Toons, Lowdown Sally here to bring you the ins and outs of Sellbot headquarters. This COG headquarters is very unique in that you will see Toons from 15 lath to 137 lath hanging around. From Ubers to shoppers, you get all types, including some Toons that don't really know what they're doing. If you're on an Uber looking for tips, check out my Toontown Ubers video for more specifics. This video is just going to go over the basics. Sellbot headquarters was the first COG headquarters to be released in-game, and probably to most it would be considered the easiest. During the early days of Sellbot headquarters, if a Toon lost a VP battle, they would have to replace their suit parts and their merits in order to go in again. The factory had bigger COGs, and it was harder to defeat. Thankfully, Disney made a few adjustments. Now the factory is easier, and you can't lose suit parts. Let's start talking with earning your Sellbot suit. Getting your Sellbot suit is relatively easy. Each suit piece is gained by completing the factory, and there are 10 suit pieces altogether. So that would mean you have to do a total of 10 factories to get your entire suit. Now doing the factory itself. Factory COGs range in size from level 3 to level 9. Your group will prefer to stick together, since that's the best way to get merits. You'll have one of a few options going into the factory. You can go the short way, which typically involves 20 COGs and is indicated by the green arrow on this map. The alternate short path from the front entrance is in blue, and the short path from the back entrance is in purple. A short factory will give you 388 merits with an invasion. The second way to go is the long way. The long way involves all 35 COGs in the factory and is indicated by the red arrow on this map. Typically, nobody uses the side entrance to take the long path, as that's just a little ridiculous and involves a lot of doubling back. Before boarding groups were available, higher Toons would run around to the side entrance to escape the large amount of elevator shuffling in front. However, since boarding groups came into play, using the side entrance has become unnecessary. Anyways, a long factory will give you 776 merits with an invasion. An invasion doubles the amount of merits your team receives, and this is why most of the time Toons will want to wait at the end of the factory until an invasion starts. There are two main different places to restock eggs, the lava room and the paint room. However, the paint room is usually skipped. Beware the stompers, lava pit, and goon lights. They can hit for a good amount of damage. The factory is actually a great place to train sound, considering your group is okay with sounding each set. If you're not comfortable fighting the COGs in every battle, then don't go into the factory. Defeating the factory is a group effort. You need help, or you need to wait until your Toon has better gags and laugh to go in. Once you've gotten your suit and a promotion, you'll be ready to fight the VP. But just because you can VP doesn't mean you should. The VP battle is a lot more difficult than a few factories. Going to VP in River or Summit is more difficult than going with a guild, simply because of the number of unprepared Toons trying to go inside. If you're going to VP, you should always bring your best gags and a full laugh meter. Toons are more likely to invite you if you have good gags and you're not begging them. After you get a good group to run with, the VP starts with a COG battle that contains level 1 through 12 COGs. This round usually goes by pretty quickly, as there aren't that many COGs. There's a short break and another COG round starts with all Skelecogs level 8 through 12. High sound and lure will come in handy here. This round generally takes a little longer than the first, but has about the same amount of COGs. COG battling isn't anything new, so I'm not going to go into much detail on these rounds. If you want some basic strategies to use, check out my Blackboard Basics video. The final battle involves knocking the VP down ramps with pies until he falls off the edge. To grab a pie, all you have to do is jump up to the shopkeeper's cage. And to throw a pie, you use the insert key on your keyboard. The higher the blue bar is, the more your pie will go up into the air. The lower it is, the more your pie will go horizontal and further. Someone on your team will need to be able to stun the VP by throwing a pie into his undercage. That's this thing I have circled in red. This will allow your team to knock him back. If you're looking for specific instructions on stunning the VP, check out the description for a video link I have uploaded to my other YouTube account. The VP has a few different attacks. Mostly, they will only affect you if you're standing close to the VP. He can shower gears directly in front of him by spinning around quickly. He'll shoot gears at you if he turns to look at you directly. And whenever his undercage opens, gears will shoot out from there. These are easily dodged by jumping out of the way. If you run into the VP, he will swipe at you with his hand. The only attack that will absolutely affect everyone is when he jumps. To avoid this, all you have to do is jump too. After your teams win, you will be rewarded with 2 of the same SOS toon that's in the cage. You can use this SOS card to assist you in battle and can hold up to 16 different types of cards and 100 of each type. VP SOS cards range from 3 stars to 5 stars. They can restock gags, attack cogs, or guarantee cogs hit or toons miss. For a complete list of SOS toons, check the description. When you run in River, you may get toons that are shopping. This means if they see a bad SOS card, they will run before the battle begins. Go back and try again. Many times these toons are bigger suits and they will not tell you they are shopping. If you'd like to shop, go with the shopping clan. There are plenty around. There is absolutely no reason to endanger other toons just because you don't like the SOS card. I've also included in the description a chart with all of the cog promotions and merits required for each suit in the VP. Well, that's the lowdown. Questions and comments should be posted in the comments section. Video requests should be posted on my channel. See ya, toons!